by Marshall
That was
Mathers.
Catmandu, featuring Wolfman Jack.
Scatman Crothers.
That was...
that just went over everyone's head in the room.
What the fuck, man?
All right, so hey, you got a hit single out. I think it might be #1. Huh? Congrats, Mazel Tov.
Oh,
Mazel tov.
which one?
It's called Not Afraid.
You know, I'm starting to lose count, bro.
I know it must.
I woke
tough.
up this morning and I was like, "Fuck, I'm awesome." You know,
It's called Not Afraid.
It's good, man. It feels good.
Not Afraid is obviously a very personal record lyrically for you because it's a lot of, soul bearing. People identify with it, but what I love is how it's like sports.
You mean like an anthem?
Yeah,
almost?
totally. How like it became the anthem of simultaneously the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup.
The Lakers
Lakers.
playing.
Lakers take his homie.
Yeah.
And I know that maybe that wasn't your original intention, obviously, but just it has an inspirational, overcome the odds vibe.
Yeah, it seems like it's one of those records. The beat is got a it's a really uplifting. It's got a really uplifting feel to it. So, I'm not surprised that it did that. I'm thankful. I think it's dope. I hadn't planned for it to go that way, but it's definitely a cool thing. So
very personal. You put a lot out there that people were like, whoa, in terms of some admissions of self or how you feel about certain things in the past.
Yeah.
And is that like part of that recovery process for you?
It definitely is. I mean, it's one of them things where, last album, I touched on it to an extent, but it was one of them things that I kind of came out and said it in interviews and things like that, but I don't think that I reflected, like my music reflected where I had been at yet. And that's one of the things that I wanted to, get into on this record, and kind of explain it in my music, as opposed to just saying this is what happened, in an interview or here, there, TV or whatever, you know what I mean? I kind of wanted to just say, okay, like, put my experiences into the music.
And kind of shoulder the load for people that have gone through what you're going through.
Definitely, for those people, and just basically for anybody who's been in a dark place, I tried to broaden it a little bit so it wasn't just about, like, if you've ever been through addiction or whatever, but anybody who's ever been through, a fucked up time in their lives.
Sure.
This is, try to make it to where everybody could relate, All
right, well, without further ado, Not Afraid, produced by Boy Wonder. On the road to recovery, Shape 45. This is Reef. I'm joined by Marshall, Paulie,
Yo.
Mr. Porter,
Yeah.
and The Chemist. Yeah. Let's check it out.